you see, this is LordNod and I'm SaltyCat. Although I should say my name is Cat, SaltyCat, as we are here to talk about 007 Legends, the game from Activision. I think that James Bond is a great franchise to make a game.
Yeah, actually it's a perfect fit. You know, it was a perfect fit from the novel to the movie, and the movie gave us all the elements that you need in a video game with bad guys, guns, action. And so 007 Legends is really homage to the whole saga of James Bond, because we took six movies.
6 movies?
Yeah, we've got Goldfinger, on Her Majesty's Secret Service, Moonraker, License to Kill, Tomorrow Never Dies, and Skyfall. That each of the movies gives you a mission that you've got to go through all the stages, and so you've got the whole Bond experience.
Yeah, exactly, because each of the movies is different actor, each of the actors that were playing the James Bond.
So here we've got two things. First, we wanted to be faithful to the stories, so we tried to keep the story of the movie, but then to give it some consistency, to have it like just one adventure. So in spite of the 6 movies being with 6 different actors, because if you think you've got the 6 of them, from Sean Connery to Daniel Craig, all of them are inside, but Daniel Craig does all the Bond. I mean, you just play one James Bond, and this James Bond in 2012 is Daniel Craig.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, Bond is the player. As it's a first-person shooter, you almost never see the face of him, because you are Bond.
Exactly. I'm still interested about the plot itself, because as you mentioned, you want to cover 6 movies. How do you make each of them one game? Because the plots are always different. I mean, you save the world from the bad guy, but still a lot of different things is happening.
There's a trick. Well, I'll give you a small spoiler.
Beware, it's a spoiler right now. If you don't want to know, wait.
At the beginning of the game, you're in Skyfall. At the beginning, James Bond gets shot, and while he faints away, he falls in the water, and he remembers all his past missions. So you go from a mission to another that he has already done before, and in the end, you're back to the present with Skyfall and with the memories of your past missions.
It sounds very nice, especially that it corresponds greatly with the new movie, with the trailer we all know. James Bond got shot, it's like, oh, what's gonna happen?
That's the scene. And so here with the movie, you discover what goes in his mind when he's falling.
Nice, nice. Can you tell us more about the gameplay itself?
Sure. So it's a first-person shooter. You've got so this campaign mode in solo, and you've got 2 other modes, which are challenges, where you can play again in solo other parts of the movies. For example, let me give you 2 examples. We've got, for example, in the campaign mission, you are James Bond, and you must attack in Goldfinger. You must attack Fort Knox, you know, because Goldfinger took Fort Knox. Yeah. So in the mission, you've got to attack it as James Bond. In the challenge mode, you play as Oddjob, you know, the guy with the hat.
Yeah, of course.
And you've got to defend Fort Knox from Bond and the CIA.
Can you use the hat to defend Fort Knox?
You defend Fort Knox with your hat, and with rocket launchers and automatic guns and everything. Or, for example, we've got Moonraker also in the campaign, and in the challenge mode, you play as Joes, and you've got to escape from the station, which you can't play when you're Bond.
Yeah.
So that's another view, and these challenge modes are very, how do you say that? You can set it up. You can change difficulties, the number of enemies, you can change many, many things. And the other big part of the game is its multiplayer mode. So you can play either online up to 12 players, but you can also play in local mode, as we see there, with a 4-player multi-screen, just like the GoldenEye experience. You know, that great moment where you've got your friends at home and you don't need a connection, you don't need anything, just in your friends, 4 controls, and you can all play on the big screen. And we think that it's really interesting offer when everybody gets big screens that now it's a great comfort of play to play the 4 of us on the screen. And this mode will be quite interesting on the Wii U version, because today James Bond is available on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and PC, but it will be available on Wii U in December. And on Wii U you have asymmetrical modes, where you've got one person with the gamepad and he sees his game on the gamepad, and the 3 other guys who chase him see only the big screen, but they don't see his screen.
Oh,
so
it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's really fun actually. It's really fun to play. And you've got this great content for the fans also, that we've got a bit like you have on DVDs or Blu-ray on the collector editions, where you've got many elements on the movie. Here we've got also many elements on the movie. For example, photos of the original movies, all the gadgets that they used. You've got and also of the video game, like for example artist sketches, or how the video game artists reinterpret and redesign the space. You know, when they are, for example, in the biodome or in the ice hotel, how they respect the original thing, but also adapt it to have it really playable in a video game, and where you can hide and look for your opponents, find your enemies, and anything.
It sounds really amazing. My last question would be, will there be any difference in the game between the platforms? Like, of course, Wii U is a different story, but what about PC, PlayStation, and Xbox? Are there any differences in the game, or this is the same
No,
features?
it's the same game. It's the same game, same features. Everything that's been included in the Xbox or PlayStation version are also on the PC. You have, of course, maybe a better definition PC depending on your machine, but else it's quite the same. And the real difference is more in the Wii U, where you've got these 2 modes. There's one where you play Scaramanga, and another one where you play James Bond. And you can also, in the campaign mode, you can use the gamepad to use your gadgets. You know, for example, you've got to go through the menu in the other versions to use your phone, or to use a special pen with darts to neutralize opponents. Here you just have to tap on the tab, and you can use it. And you've got also your map on the tab that really helps you to find enemies. So that's the main difference. But else, the versions are quite similar.
Well, it really that sounds amazing, especially, well, it's a must-buy for James Bond fans, especially that there's a lot of features from the movies, and you can also play the bad guys, which sounds nice for a change. Awesome. So, guys, remember, 007 Legends is going to be available for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and also Wii U. It sounds great, and let's check it out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.